Welcome back to today. It's time for another anime first impression video. This will be on season 2 of Time Patrol Bond, or TP Bond, which is how you can find it on Netflix. It is a series that surprisingly first season aired earlier this year. Second season is already out in the same year, which is it's very surprising that they're doing that. It's not the only series that they've done that. I think the other one, which I haven't watched, there's another series that they did the same thing this year. I forgot the name of it, but TP Bond is a older series, I believe from the late 70s. Came out as a manga, then came out as a movie. Then the manga continued a little bit in the 80s, I believe, and then it just kind of dropped off the world. Now it's back, and it's a pretty good series. I would say if you have kids, this is probably one that you maybe want to watch with your kids. It's not too... I guess it's not too adultish with its content. It does have one or two things that maybe is not kid appropriate, but you can always, look around that. But TP Bond season 2 is going to be completely different. This is why I'm doing first impressions on it, because the first season really ended with a conclusion to a character. So we'll see what happens next. Now, before anything, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. You're probably watching this video pretty late into August, which is fine. But I try my best to release more and more videos. I know for a fact that I'm not doing a good job right now in August, because I do have a new position, a new job, so it's going to be different trying to figure out how to record and all that. So it is what it is. So I do apologize for all that, because I know this might be one of the last videos that I record here in the summer. So okay, TP Bond. TP Bond is going to be following again Bond. He's the main character. He became a Time Patrol character in the first season. He himself was the assistant of another girl, completely forgot her name, but she essentially at the end of the first season, I'm gonna guess that you're here because you watched the first season, she became another agent for a different organization. Sorry, same organization, different I guess part of the organization, which they deal with like people that are abusing time control, right? So Bond is now Time Patrol, and the episode starts with essentially him is given a mission to save a girl from his own town from a killer who's gone killing and different girls throughout the city, and it ends up being that the girl that he's saving is one of his friends. Now, we do hear that he's been out of commission for a while. Part of it is because they want to give him a break before he became an official Time Patrol person, and secondly, they needed time to fix his machine because his machine broke, if you guys recall, in the last episode of season 1. So he himself hasn't really gone into all this, practice and saving people and all that. So he goes into it, and essentially he saves this girl. After he's not really good at it. It's his friend, so his friend doesn't really believe what he's saying. He's like, "I'm Time Patrol. I'm here to save you. I need you to go a different direction because they're gonna kill you." And she ends up she ends up going a different direction, but he ends up being followed by cops. It becomes a whole mess, right? And at the end of the episode, we find out that he doesn't have his forgetter device, which is it's very essential to the whole missions, especially if you tell someone that you're from the Time Patrol. Well, she ends up finally believing him after the whole episode, but it goes through a lot. Then they figure out the killer didn't kill her, but killed someone else, so she feels bad. So they go to the area where the killer killed the person. They rewind time just a bit, and they're able to save the girl from dying. Here, they're also able to capture the guy, and she is still not convinced that he is Time Patrol. So he uses his Time Patrol machine, and I say abuse because he's not supposed to do that, and takes Yumiko into time traveling, and they go into different spots of the world. They go to one particular episode in Egypt where we see him and the other girl there. They take them to like way prehistoric time where humans were barely coming out, and as humans, and he saves one out of being eaten from, I think, a mammoth or a dinosaur. I don't know. Someone's going to eat the human, and they save him. And all of this, he is changing history just a bit. And I don't know if he realizes, I don't know if they're going to mention it, that he did change a little bit of history without having the forgetful device. So anyways, they arrive back to Earth, present time, and Yumiko is now in love with the job. And he's like, you know, if you didn't have the forget machine on me, so if you just let me go, I'm going to tell everyone. It's like, unless I'm a time patrol person, right? So they go back and forth, and this is really just she's trying to play her cards to her advantage. And yeah, they eventually call the boss, and she becomes the assistant of Bond, and that in a nutshell is going to be the second season of TP Bond. So Bond now is the mentor. Now he is the leader, which is going to be different from what we saw in the first season. So we're going to see, I'm going to guess, a lot of mess-ups from Ishen. From what I understand, the series is very much a female heroine type of series where the girls always seem to be the heroine in the story, even though that Bond is there for a long time. And is the main character. The girls are the ones that end up like saving him and doing all the stuff, which is not a bad thing. It's just very, very unique from the 70s for it to be like that. Because even back then, there was still, you know, different mentality when it came where the woman belonged in this world. So very progressive for its time. I really, really enjoy it. From what I hear, this season is gonna be the same when it comes to them traveling and solving different issues throughout history, which again, that in itself can go into like a teaching moment to your kids, like this is what happened in the past, so on and so forth. It's a cool way to watch history just become something fun to watch, right? So I know I'm gonna probably watch it with my kids just so that they can get some history tucked into there without them knowing that they're learning some stuff, right? But on the drama side, from what I hear, it's gonna be different, which is why season 2 is going to be unique in itself compared to season 1. We have a different heroine, so it's going to be different. And from what I hear, there might be a second heroine that comes into play that is been working for Time Patrol for a while. So we'll just have to see. For now, I give this one a 6.5. It's still not for everyone. Like I said, it's more of a family anime. Definitely seems like it's going to be like a elongated anime series that will be releasing a lot of episodes, so we'll just have to see. For now, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't done so by now, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.